Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Marguerite and Happy New Year's. So I know I'm a little behind on this video, but I still wanted to do it. It's still January, so I think I can get away with it. But this is going to be all my favorite makeup products for 2017. So I don't do a monthly favorites. I just think they're kind of pointless. I'm not buying that much product every month, but I mean, it just takes me a while to get accustomed to certain products and to really like fall in love with them. And usually when I do, then I just stick with those for months on end. So I like the idea of doing, you know, the best products that really stood out the year, what I used January to February, January to December. Some of these I've had like half the year, but still it's just gonna be like best of 2017. And I am gonna break this up because I do have skincare, brushes, and just other beauty. So I'm gonna break this up into two categories. So this will be best of makeup for 2017. And my next video will be like just best of beauty products, like skincare and just other beauty items like hair care, perfume, lotions, and other stuff like that. So let's get started. I hope this isn't that long. Please let me know what products stood out to you. What were your favorite products of 2017? You know, product suggestions you have for me, especially drugstore. I'm really trying to find good, affordable products that I can use on my channel, especially drugstore. So let's get started. I don't think I have a product for every category, and some I have two, like a drugstore and a high-end, that are my favorites. So I'm just gonna start though with primer. First up would be the Dermalogica Barrier Repair. This is kind of a skincare product that's supposed to like calm down redness, and it's really good for sensitive skin, but I love this as a primer. Before I go in, usually I always do two primers, and those are the Barrier Repair and the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. So I'll just talk about both of these. This is very silicone feeling. I think silicone is definitely in it, but it just has a lot of good calming products. And what I like about this is it does what it says. It's barrier repair. So it helps protect your skin barrier from all the makeup you're about to apply. I think that primer is the #1 important product to apply before following makeup, because it does. It creates a barrier so that following makeup products aren't getting deep into your pores, especially foundation. You know, a lot of those don't have good ingredients. So I find that this creates a nice shield and just protects my skin from all the heavy makeup I'm about to apply. And you know, if you're not applying heavy makeup, this is just a great skincare product, like added benefit that will just kind of calm your skin. It has oat kernel oil and ginger root extract, other oat kernel extract, and just other like healing products. So if you have redness, chapped skin, just a compromised skin barrier, this is a great product for you. And then next, I always go in with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is amazing. I love the scent of it. It smells so good. That is definitely a reason I can't get enough of this. But what it does, it just has like these tiny, beautiful blurring pearls that just help blur out your skin. You know, even if you don't want to wear makeup that day, just apply this to your skin and it will just help your skin look, it will just enhance your skin that much more and really look like it has a filter on it. So this is definitely one of the few products that does what it claims, because it really does look like you have a filter on it. I find that it helps my foundation look so beautiful, and I just love how silky it is and just all the little light reflectors in it. And I think this is great for all skin types, oily too, but if you are very oily, just avoid your main T-zone area, the areas you get very oily, and just use it as a highlighter or just for some added like softness on your cheeks. I highly recommend it. I think out of every product I'm gonna talk about, there's gonna be two that I want you to buy. This is one of them, okay? Next, concealers. So first, I always go in with a dark color corrector. I think if you have dark pigment under your eye or dark circles, it's really good to go in, depending on your skin tone. If you're light to medium, then go in with a peach color corrector. But if you're medium to dark, you can go in with a red color corrector. So this is a jar by NYX, their dark circle corrector in the color Light #2, and it's peach colored. So I always apply this. I have different variations of this. Like I have one by Becca, I have a different one by Maybelline. This is definitely what I go for the most. I like that it's in a little jar, a little pot. You screw out the top. I always dip my ring finger in there and you pick a little up, and then you just pat it in a half moon shape, just right on your dark circles right there. You don't want to bring this down in that upside down triangle. So you just pat it, and you'll notice this alone will cover your dark circles. But it's a great enhancer for your following concealer, and it will just help brighten and help your concealer work that much better, because some concealers are sheer and you know, I find that the more products you layer, the more coverage you can get. Same with foundation. You can't just expect to go in with a powder and expect good flawless coverage. I think you need to use a primer, then preferably a liquid or cream based, or even like a tinted moisturizer before you go in with powder. And just like different steps really help you get a better benefit. But sometimes, you know, maybe you don't like liquid or need it. That's fine. I'm getting off topic here. But now concealers, my favorite drugstore is the Maybelline Master Conceal. Love this. This is the color Fair, which is very fair. I personally like really fair, but I usually apply a little of this in that upside down triangle. I always customize my concealers and mix them with my foundation. So I personally love a fair color. I find that this really helps cover dark circles. I like the coverage. I like the wear of it. I like the thickness. It is beautiful. I'll usually squeeze it onto my finger and just go right in. Pat, 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 warm it up as I'm blending it out. It's beautiful, but of course my favorite high-end concealer would be the Tarte Shape Tape. This really was a winner for me this year, and I've had this for a long time, and a little goes a long way with this. This is a huge wand, by the way, so usually I will just dip my finger in it. I mean, sometimes I'll paint it onto my face, but I find that that's way too much. The best bet is just dipping your finger onto the applicator and then pressing it under your eye in a little upside down triangle. That way you're just really getting rid of any dark circles. Just make sure you're really blending it out. But I like the coverage of this. I find that it doesn't crease. I think creasing doesn't have to do with the product though. You can't expect a product to solve your creasing issues. I think a lot of that starts with skincare. So, you know, if your eyes are very dry, more wrinkles, you're more prone to creasing. So that's a whole other issue I talked about in another video, but I like the coverage. I think that this does a lot in one. I like how creamy it is, how moisturizing. It's not too thick and tacky, but it's still full coverage, still lightweight, still blends out beautifully. So I love this concealer. Definitely recommend that. Now onto foundations. I have two. Number one, of course, is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. So this is the second product I recommend that you buy. I recommend you buy both of these, okay? These together are beautiful. Now, what I like about this, it's very hydrating. I still, even if you have very oily skin, I think you can get away with this. You can use a beauty blender just to shear it out a little more. I love the applicator of it. It's very sanitary. It's a squeeze tube. Now, this is a very like sticky, thick foundation, but I find that it blends out very beautifully and it's not cakey at all. This just really helps enhance your skin. It has great added skincare benefits, so it really just helps your skin look the healthiest it ever does. Whenever I wear this, I get compliments. I feel like I never get compliments when I wear any other foundation. So I try to get everyone I know to use this. It also has SPF, so if you are not already wearing SPF, which you should be under your primer, then this has it in it. So, you know, that's still good. This isn't enough to like really do you good, but it's at least better than nothing. So this is just, I love the consistency, the texture. I love how creamy it is, how smoothing. I personally love a full coverage. So I would say this is full coverage, but you can definitely shear it out with a beauty blender. You can apply it with your fingers or brush. I alternate, but this is something I use every day. So I love this. When I want more high end or more, if I'm going to like an event, then I will mix this with the Hourglass foundation stick. So it just adds extra coverage. This I'll apply first and then I go over, I actually have this on my skin right now. I'll go over with this. And this is the most beautiful foundation stick in the world. It's so creamy and moisturizing. It feels like silky butter, and it just really will blur out any imperfections and make your skin look so beautiful. My sister, whenever she uses this, it like covers her acne scars and smooths out her skin. And if you find that this is very oily for you or too oily for you, then you know, you can skip it, but maybe just avoid your main T-zone and apply it in the perimeter of your face, and then just blend it out, and whatever's left, apply a little in that area. You know, you can really mattify it with a powder, but I just think this is so silky and beautiful, and you get a lot for your money. I think this product can last a good while, but it's definitely one of the best foundation sticks I've ever tried. Next up is setting powders. My favorite is the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder. What I like about this, it's very hydrating, it's very finely milled, very silky, and it's not too mattifying, so I find that it really makes your skin look like skin. You know, if you have a lot of oil in your T-zone area, then this probably wouldn't be a good product for you, but you can always go in with a more mattifying powder on your forehead and your cheeks. But this is just so good to set your foundation and any cream products before you go in with bronzer, and I find that this especially is the best under the eye area. I personally like the tint to it. It's like a light peachy nude color, so I think it's flattering on most skin types, better than pure white. This is great at carving out your contour, so I'll usually bake with it with this brush. This is the Morphe G30, another favorite, but you know, I'll dip it into the powder and just apply some powder under here before I go in with bronzer, and it just really helps sharpen up your line. So this is a great natural powder. It's not as intense as like white or even that banana powder, but I just like it, especially under the eye area. It doesn't dry out your under eye area even more and age you, because a lot of powders can do it. Like I know the Laura Mercier, that one's really good for oily skin, but I think that's too intense for under the eye area because it can really just dry up that under eye area. So you really want a moisturizing product under your eye area, and it will just help you look a little more youthful. Next, I have a bronzer highlighter duo, and it's this Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. This is just one of the prettiest products I've had. Mine's broken, sadly. I have 3 of these, and one's shattered. Maybe just 2 of these, and they're both broken. But I love the gold. There's also a pinkish highlighter duo with a different color. This is baked, and I love just how soft and beautiful this is, especially on the skin. It just makes your skin so beautiful, and I love the gold highlighter. It's very natural though, it's not too gold, and I love just swirling my brush in it as a topper and then going over it, especially in the summertime. I haven't really been using this in the winter, but still, this is a product I always have to have, like when I'm getting ready for a wedding or any like fancy event on the weekend. And mind you, I really don't have that many fancy events I go to. Hands down best drugstore highlighter is this Maybelline Master Chrome. The metallic highlighter, the word's wiped off, so I don't know if there's different colors. This product surprised me. I like how silky, this is so silky, so pigmented. A little goes a long way with this. It's so metallic. It seems like it's very like finely milled. It's not stark glitter like I find in a lot of drugstore highlighters. So this is just so silky, looks beautiful on the skin. So I love this. I use this on my cheekbones to highlight, and it's even pretty as an eyeshadow, and it's great on the décolleté in the summertime. Love, love, love this product. Highly recommend that. Now moving on to makeup setting sprays. If you are familiar with my videos, then you know that my favorite combination are these two. The Caudalie Beauty Elixir. Mine's almost done. Same with this Farmacy Skin Dew, the Hydrating Essence Mist and Setting Spray. This is very dewy, so I have to block off. I can't apply this on the center of my face. I'll block it off and just apply it on the perimeter, and it really helps intensify my highlighter and just hydrate. I have very dry skin, and you know, after I'm applying all my makeup and all my powders, I just want to bring life back to my skin, some dewiness, some moisture. So that's why this is great, and it doesn't break me out, it doesn't clog my pores. And then this is more mattifying, but I love the skincare benefits in it. It has grape, orange blossom, rose, or mint, rosemary. It smells so good. They both do. They just smell like a spa, like you're at a spa. And it gives you a glowing complexion, but it just helps your powder products blend in with your cream products, and I just can't get enough. It's a great pick-me-up. It really is heavenly. Like, I didn't realize I would get so much joy out of this product, but I do. So if you, out of the two, I would recommend this to start, and they have a great sample size that you can get, so it's not as expensive. But this one is more mattifying, so that's why I like mixing the two. And this is a very light, soft mist, which makes it even more heavenly, whereas this is a very wet mist applicator, so you definitely have to stay on this far back because it's just so wet. So you don't want it up close, it'll ruin your makeup. So make sure this is really far back. Okay, eyeshadow. My favorite eyeshadow palette for the year would be the NYX Full Throttle eyeshadow palette. I feel like I don't see anyone talking about these. There's like 8 of them, and I think I have 6 of the colors. This is my favorite. This is number 8, the Riot Quad. I think this is a great dupe for like the modern renaissance and all those warm, obviously there's only 4 shades, but like this is a great gist of it. You know, you have that bright pop of orange, you have the beautiful terracotta brown, and then the beautiful brick red. And it's so pretty. And then a nice little glitter shade you can apply on your eyelid. So I love this. I especially find myself going in with these 2 colors a lot, and I love lining my lower lash line with this red. But I just think this is a great dupe for a lot of those high-end. These colors are so trendy, so popular. I just think this is a great dupe for all those high-end warm palettes. So this is Riot by NYX. Incredible shadow. I love how pigmented it is. I love how it blends out. Great for the price. I mean, I know NYX is one of the more high-end, expensive drugstore brands, but compared to the high-end brands at Sephora, I think you get a lot for your money. Next, I had to include glitter. Glitter is my favorite thing to apply and my favorite like makeup looks to do. So my favorite loose glitter would definitely be the NYX Face and Body glitter. I have these in like all 8 colors. This is the teal, which I used in my Green Christmas tutorial. I mixed this with like a brighter green, but they're so pretty. You need a glitter glue. NYX makes a great glitter glue that you apply first and then you press this on. But like if you're looking for loose glitter, so pretty. I love it. Another great product that I love is the Revlon Photoready Eye Art. And I only use the glitter shade. You know, I've never used the other side. I have like 5 of these as well. This is the gold, but I love the glitter wand. It's very mess free. You're supposed to just take it like this and you can apply it onto your eyelid, and it's just straight up glitter that will stick on. It's mess free. Like I said, you won't have fallout onto your face like you could with the loose glitter. So I think this is a great dupe for the Stila, the Magnificent Metal, the Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, which I do love this product. I have about 4 or 5 of these as well, and these are a little more intense and pigmented, but I do appreciate what Revlon is doing here, and I do find myself using this a lot. But of course, Stila is beautiful as well. That would be my favorite high-end glitter wand, and it's mess free. Again, if you're new to glitter, I would recommend one of these because it's a wet wand, so you literally can just unscrew it, just apply it onto your eyelid, and it will stick. You don't have to worry about glue or fallout. So the Stila has like 9 different colors. I probably have 7 of them. This is Molten Midnight, which is a beautiful like black chrome gunmetal color. Favorite eyelashes, this is all I wear. The Ardell Demi Wispies. This is a multi-pack. A lot of times they'll have buy one get one free at like Walgreens, CVS, Ulta, Walmart. So if you like false lashes, I would recommend these. They're very lightweight and they're not heavy on your eye. They're not going to weigh your eye down. I have them on right now. I think they're very natural and I love them. I can't get enough of these, and it's all I apply on people that want their eyelashes done, because I think it works on everyone. You can, you know, if they're too long, you can trim them and customize them to your eye shape, but like weight wise, they're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lastly, lip. My favorite everyday lip product is this lip sheer by BeautyCounter. I don't know if I've ever really talked about this, but I have these in 4 different colors. This is the Petal, which is a beautiful sheer light pink. And then my second favorite would be the Plum when I want something more dramatic. But I keep these in my car. You can see that that's a beautiful light pink, but it's very sheer. It's just a beautiful wash of pink. These are just so moisturizing, and they have vanilla extract in them. They taste delicious. But what I love about this is lip products, as some of you might know, gross me out the most out of like any makeup product, because it's on your lips. You end up consuming a lot of it, which I think is kind of concerning, because a lot of the products don't have some of the safest ingredients, and you know, you're always licking your lips, or if you're eating with it, you're consuming it. So I like this. BeautyCounter, they ban like 1,500 toxic ingredients that aren't in any of their products, which is crazy if you think about it, that there's that many toxic ingredients that could be in skincare. So they have no harsh chemicals, no toxins, nothing, no products that can cause cancer. Now, I'm not gonna switch over all my makeup. I've tried every BeautyCounter makeup product, and the 2 that I use are the lip sheer and their foundation, their skin tint, which is kind of similar to the IT Cosmetics, but the IT Cosmetics is better at coverage and just looking youthful. So it probably has a couple harsh ingredients in there, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice. So anyways, this is just such a beautiful little wash of lip color, great for every day. They have a beautiful red, a beautiful scarlet red, a beautiful plum, a currant color. I love their lip gloss. So it's a great gift. I love the packaging, very chic, and this lasts you a long time. I like how sheer it is. It's just great for every day. If you have no makeup on, but you want a little wash of color, this is great. So next, down the line would be my favorite liquid lipstick, which is the NYX Lingerie. I've used this in a lot of tutorials. This is in the color Baby Doll. It's just the prettiest nude pink in the world, and I just love the color of it. My favorite before I discovered this was the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color Pure Hollywood, but the NYX Lingerie has replaced that. You can tell the Pure Hollywood's more mauve-y colored and the Baby Doll is more Baby Doll pink. Their formula is so good. I find that it's not too drying. I find it pretty moisturizing. They're long lasting, and I love the color Baby Doll. Favorite lip gloss would be the MAC Dazzle Glass in the color Poof. It's just a really pretty, very sticky, glossy sparkle, and I always put that on top of Baby Doll or Pure Hollywood, depending on what I'm wearing. But it's just such a like sexy gloss color that I love applying on top of a nude just for a little sexy extra oomph, you know? Whew. Okay, so that rounds up all my best of makeup for the year. So this was the best of 2017. Please let me know what your favorites were, what stood out to you in 2017. And I appreciate you guys watching. So be sure to check out my best of skincare and other beauty products that I'm gonna do in another video so that this isn't too long. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Mwah.